如果这个故事你听起来不觉得吃力，那你的英文水平已经足以应付在美国的日常生活。通过电影学英文，让我们开始吧。
Stitch, From Chaos to Ohana. Grade 3 English Level. Stitch was not born on Earth. He was made in a lab far away in space. His real name was Experiment 626. Yahoo! He was small, blue, and very, very strong. He had big ears and sharp teeth, and forearms that he could hide when he wanted. He was made to be wild, fast, and hard to catch. But Stitch was also lonely. He did not know what a family was. He did not know what love meant, and he did not know how to belong. One day, the space police came to take him away. He did not want to stay in a cage. So Stitch escaped. He jumped, ran, and tricked everyone around him. He stole a red police ship and flew into space. The ship zoomed past stars and planets and long trails of light. Stitch did not know where he was going. He only wanted to be free, but the ship crashed. It fell through the sky like a ball of fire. It hit a small island on Earth, the island of Kauai in Hawaii. Lilo lived on that island. Lilo was a young girl with big eyes, dark hair, and a heart full of hope. She lived with her older sister Nani. Lilo tried to do the right thing, but things were not easy for her. Kids at school did not always understand her. Some even pushed her away. Lilo felt sad and alone, even in a place as sunny as Hawaii. One day, Lilo and Nani went to the animal shelter. Lilo wanted a friend, a real friend, a friend who would never leave her, a friend who would listen. She saw Stitch. He did not look like a normal dog. His eyes were too big. His body was too blue, and his face looked like trouble. But Lilo did not care. She saw something in him. She saw someone who needed love. Just like she did. I want him, Lilo said. And that is how Stitch's work came part of her world. Stitch did not know how to be a pet. He did not know how to be gentle. He did not know how to live with humans. He broke things. He ate things he should not eat. He tore holes in clothes. He scared people at the beach. He caused trouble everywhere he went. But Stitch also watched. He watched Lilo dance hula. He watched Nani work hard to take care of their home. He watched people laugh together, eat together, help each other, and protect each other. He did not know the word Ohana, but he saw it in everything they did. Lilo tried to teach Stitch how to be good. She taught him to say hello. She taught him to sit still during story time. She taught him to sleep in a little bed. She tried her very best. But Stitch did not understand why being good mattered. He thought he only had to hide from the aliens who were coming to catch him, Jumba the scientist who made him, and Pleakley the earth expert who wore a wig and tried to blend in. Stitch ran from them. He ran through houses, streets, and fields. He ran through places full of lights and places full of rain. He made messes. He made noise. He made chaos. Yet still Lilo stayed by his side. One night, Lilo showed Stitch a picture book. It was a book about a family, a mother, a father, a child, a home where no one was alone. This is family, Lilo said. Family means no one gets left behind. Stitch looked at the pictures for a long time. His big black eyes did not blink. He touched the page with his paw. He did not know why it felt so strange. He did not know why his chest felt warm. But something inside him changed. For the first time in his life, Stitch wanted something. He wanted a family too. Jumba tried again and again to catch Stitch. He crashed into Lilo's house. He chased Stitch across the yard. He argued with Pleakley about earth rules and human clothes. The chase brought trouble to Lilo and Nani. Their home broke. Their lives became harder. Stitch watched all of this. He saw Nani crying. He saw Lilo get scared. He saw how much pain he caused. He ran away, not because he wanted to be wild, but because he thought Lilo would be better without him. He walked into the forest. He took the picture book with him. He looked at the family pictures again and again. He tried to say Ohana, but his voice was quiet and broken. Stitch felt lost. He felt like he had no place in the world. He felt like he would never belong. Then everything got worse. A big alien ship came for Stitch. It was not Jumba this time. It was a stronger force, a real threat. They grabbed Lilo. They took her by mistake. They thought Stitch would come if they had her. They thought it was the fastest way to catch him. Stitch saw it happen. He did not run this time. He did not hide. He did not cause trouble. He tried to help, but he was not strong enough on his own. He needed Jumba and Pleakley. They needed him too. So they worked together not as enemies, but as a strange new team. They used Jumba's ship. They flew up and chased the bigger ship. They worked fast. They worked hard. And they did not give up. Stitch did not think about himself. He only thought about Lilo. He only thought about Ohana. The big ship crashed into the ocean. Lilo was trapped. Stitch swam to her. The water was dark. The waves were heavy. He pushed, pulled, and tried to get her out. Stitch was made to destroy things. But this time, he used all his strength to save someone. That was the moment he changed. That was the moment he understood what family meant. Nani and her friends pulled Lilo to safety. Stitch reached the surface weak and tired, but alive. Lilo held him close. "You came back," she said. Stitch did not run anymore. He stayed, because that is what family does. In the end, the Galactic Grand Council made a choice. They saw what Stitch had become. They saw that he was not a danger anymore. They saw that he had learned to care, to protect, and to love. They let him stay on Earth. They let him stay with Lilo. They let him belong. Stitch was no longer Experiment 626. He was no longer a creature made only for chaos. He was Lilo's friend. He was Nani's responsibility. He was part of a real home. He lived in repaired houses with small beds. He ate ice cream that dripped down his chin. He watched Nani study and run. He learned to dance hula. He helped clean up the messes he once would have made bigger. He sat with Lilo on warm nights and looked at the stars, the same stars he once flew past in fear. He knew where he belonged now. He belonged on Earth. He belonged with Lilo. He belonged with Ohana. And Ohana means no one gets left behind. Not ever. Stitch learned that family is not about where you are born. Family is not about being perfect. Family is not about never making mistakes. Family is about staying, trying, growing, and loving the people who love you back. That was Stitch's story. The story of how a wild experiments became part of Aham. The story of how a creature was built for destruction learned how to care. The story of how someone who felt alone found a place where he was wanted. Stitch's story is the story of Ohana, and Ohana lasts forever.
你能听到这里，意味着你比大多数人更强。学英文就像 Stitch， 从破坏王到成为真正的家人，不是突然进步，而是慢慢成长。加入英文听力馆，让我们明天继续。欢迎加入英文听力馆，欢迎点赞订阅哦。